Well, I'll try and fit in a game of blitz. I'll do it 3 minutes for this one. I'm mixing it up between 3 and 5. So 2089, good luck. That's Croatia. Okay, let's do the more fashionable E3 these days. It's just to try and challenge the early D4 in the normal reti. Now we could do this trade, take. So I think I'll just take the pawn first. Queen, that gives me a development move. You could maybe just take here and we can switch to an endgame, I guess. Or lose a knight, gain a queen, lose a queen. Goes back. I'm going to play a bishop up, threatening to take. You'll probably push the pawn. I'll now hit the bishop and maybe queen up. I'll potentially sack the knight. So does he go for it? Let's see. Plays queen up. The knight up. Tread. I'm just going to play knight forward. I'm mixing my time controls a bit, so I've got to try and play at the right speed. Oh, that means he can't castle. I guess it's not critical or no, the king's off. Is f4 even a move here, or is that just silly? As soon as you play d4, it's just a natural target. Very natural target. I'm actually going to play f3 just to try and cover these knights some potential jumps. Okay, now I'll play e4, but I'll probably have to try and play d4 now, or might not get a chance to, might I? Let's step up. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's done. Let's go up and try and develop the bishop somewhere. Rook behind and then push. That sort of concept. Knight out wide, hit the bishop, and there's a check threat if you drop back. Mind you, I guess you've got a check. Yeah, it goes back with a knight. I'm going to play bishop up first, threatening knight up to create a check threat. The bishop has dropped back. Yeah, I'm just going to drop back there. But I'm trying to bring a rook behind the pawn, or just push the pawn up. Otherwise, it's just going to be an easy target, a backward pawn. Knight comes up. Yeah, I'm not going to get anywhere this way, I don't think, so I'm going to push and try and get my pawn forward. He comes up, so I'll just ignore that and develop the rook. So now it's protected, I don't have to push, but it's an idea. The pawn... I'm going to bring the king more into the middle, I think. Maybe push these pawns. He goes back, threatening a check. Let's drop the king back. Let's push the outer pawn. It could start really opening up now. I'm not sure I want it to. But pawn forward, he's still got a break, hasn't he? But I guess we can close it. What do we do? What do we do? King comes up. I'm going to try and close it down. I guess it becomes a natural target, though. The king can march in. Let's push here and try and go on the king's side. Okay, pawn up I might have had, but not sure how good it was. Let's push. King's on a dark square, so there's no check. Okay. I'll try and open it up very slightly now, so we'll finally try and open it up. He could go with this pawn, I guess. Although, doesn't that allow push? Rook across. Break the pin. He just simply takes. So I think we just need to take there. Now, do I do it? Let's push forward. Come across. Rook over, it must be good to trade, you would think, because our king's getting in, but he does have this, but we've got this as well. Instinctively, it feels like a good trade to me. We'll get the initial opposition, but we might run out of moves. Oh, that lets me in, surely. I think he needs too many moves this side, but I might be wrong. He just needs one pawn push, and it collapses. So how quick are we? How slow are we? We're too slow. we're too slow. Okay, let's just move on. Right, I've switched the cameras here so I can get the data now and see how we actually played the game. So we just import it. It was probably that final rook trade, but it could just be a simple one-move blunder. Oh, we're actually completely winning and we've messed it up twice. Wow, so blunders from both of us, very poor. Yeah, I should have fixed this side first, and you need extra moves to break through. Take here, but then my king just wandered off too far. I didn't take any time to calculate, did I? So it's blunders by both of us, and then my opponent blundered it back, and we're actually +9, and we've blundered it straight back again. I mean, that's shockingly bad, but that's just chess. So we played, what, 51% versus 76%. So in this position, that was just a losing blunder on the spot. Just push that pawn. Then in this position, that's a blunder from our opponent, but it's just put it back to level. And then we probably just drop the king back there. Oh, that move is actually okay. So what did I do wrong here? That's actually winning for us. Oh, I didn't see the fact that I can just take the pawn and I've got these two already advanced. I'm going to get a queen on my opponent. I just didn't even pay any attention to it, did I? So I can see what the blunder is there. Take the pawn. If you come over, just push the pawn with a check. And we've got that. We're just close to queening, aren't we? So I just messed up there. It is what it is.